So everyone keeps asking me, A-Double, how do you continue to pull off such unbelievably risky, yet awesome fashion combinations that only a man like yourself could do? And I simply say, I don't know. But that's not the most important question. It's the question everybody's been asking me, from ROH officials to ROH fans to even the man himself. Why would A-Double challenge Jushin Thunder Liger in a non-title match? What do I possibly have to gain to step in the ring with a man of such legendary status? You see, Liger, you have something I want. I want your mask. No, I'm just kidding. I don't want your mask. Your mask is kind of goofy looking, actually. And why would I want to cover up a face as beautiful as this? Fat lip and all. You see, Liger, what you have that I want is that legendary status. You're a man that's known all over the world for being one of the greatest of all time. And you see, if I'm going to be exactly what I am, and what I've been telling everybody I am, the greatest man that ever lived, I need to be able to step in the ring, face to mask, look you in your eyes, kind of, and know that I can go toe-to-toe with you, I can beat you, and prove that I'm a legend. So get ready, January 29th, Los Angeles. This isn't gonna be a nice welcome back for Jushin Liger. This is gonna be the night that A-Double cements his legendary status. I hope you're ready.
Oh my God. January 29th, Los Angeles, California, huh? We're back on our way to the Sunset Strip, the Mondrian Hotel, where they have all the beautiful ladies. And my friend, who are we gonna make an example of in that sunshine state?
Tyler Black. You know, everybody knows that Prince Nana pays my bills. Everybody knows that I don't care about Ring of Honor. I'm just all about the money. But in Los Angeles, Tyler, I have a special vested interest in our match. You see, Tyler, you're not gonna come into my backyard. You're not gonna face a man with rock star charisma, a man with movie star good looks, and a man who single-handedly brought Sleazy back to Los Angeles. You're not gonna come into Joey Ryan's backyard and act like you own the place. That's right. Because Tyler, I own the place.
Butcher, Prince Nana's put a lot of money in me, a lot of confidence in me, a lot of time in me. He wants me to take you out. These DQs, these countouts, keep getting in the way. But in Los Angeles, in our Anything Goes match, there's nothing stopping me from taking you out. And if it's not tied down, I'm hitting you with it. I'm gonna hurt you, Necro Butcher. I'm gonna fight you the way you like to be fought. And we're gonna see if the rumors are true. We're gonna see if the Necro Butcher's gone soft. Because I'm gonna test you, Necro. I got a mission. And that mission is to make sure you never wrestle another day in your life. We're gonna see if you're man enough. We're gonna see if the Necro Butcher still has his teeth. And we're gonna see if he can stop the train.
This is the king of the death matches, Necro Butcher, talking at you on the ROH Video Wire. January 29th, ROH comes back to the West Coast. The return of Jerry Lynn, the return of Jushin Thunder Liger, and yours truly against Mr. Eric Stevens in an Anything and Everything Goes match. Eric Stevens, I don't know what you're thinking, boy. Apparently you ain't never heard of YouTube. Because look me up, son. That's exactly what's going to happen to you. Anything and everything.
Here we go again. January 29th, Los Angeles, City of Angels. We got a grudge match. Jerry Lynn's got a grudge against Kenny King. You see, Jerry, ever since that night in Philly,
been hearing a lot of talking. Everybody's mad at Kenny King. Kenny King is this. Kenny King's such and such. Tyler Black wants to send Eddie Kingston after Kenny King because Kenny King's got no respect. That ain't true. Kenny King has a lot of respect for this business. That's why I took your ass out of it. You see, Jerry, when you first came to Ring of Honor, nobody was more excited than I was. Jerry, great Jerry Lynn coming to Ring of Honor, man. Maybe all of those years of experience, maybe I could take some from that. Maybe I can learn something from you, Jerry. But as the months went on, everybody knew you didn't have it. As you fluked, you lucked up and you beat Nigel, and everybody knew you were just dragging that belt along. Nobody knew how much time you had. And I did you a favor, baby. You see, I took you out of that wrestling ring, and I gave you a job. What do you do now, stocking boxes at Walmart? That's a fine occupation for a dude your age, Jerry. But now you want to come back? Jerry Lynn, ready for Kenny King, you want to come back and challenge me? Look at me, man. Are you stupid? Did I bust your head open that good? I'm a finely tuned athlete in the prime of my career. And you washed up, has-been, ass bum. You think you're going to do something to me? Well, all right, Jerry. I thought I did you a favor by putting you on the shelf. Maybe this time I'll just put your ass in a grave. See you in LA, Goldilocks.
Kings of Wrestling, Claudio Castagnoli, Chris Hero, right here from Japan. And even though we're in Japan, I have something on my mind that's very American. And that's the Ring of Honor Pick 6. You know, it's American because it's not fair. It's not fair that I'm #1. And I do not get my title shot. Jim Cornette, you said that the #1 in the Pick 6 will get a title shot. You know what? I've been #1 for over a month now. I defended my #1 spot. Did I get a title shot? No. That's not fair. It's very American of you. That's why people don't like your country. That's right.
Who's #3 in Pick 6, Claudio Castagnoli?
That's you.
Who is #3 in the Pick 6? Not only are we in the Pick 6, we're the top contenders to the ROH World Tag Team titles. But we're here in Japan, proving our superiority, proving that Kings reign supreme. The KRS-One, ladies and gentlemen, there is not one person in the history of that move that is kicked out. So there have been many, many people on the receiving end of that impressive maneuver. So when we come back, Briscoe Brothers, we're coming for you. You have those belts. You're just keeping them warm for us.
That's right, because Kings reign supreme.
You know, Generico's been real down lately. It's really upsetting. A lot of this thing that's happened with Kevin's really put his heart to rest. And I'm trying to cheer him up as much as I can. It's upsetting for me as a friend to Generico, so when I'm down, the thing that cheers me up the most is getting in the ring and wrestling, do what I love to do. So I signed me and Generico up for a tag team match January 29th in Los Angeles against Scott Lost and Scorpio Sky. And hopefully if I can, you know, bring him in the ring, have a good time with Colt, maybe he'll take his mind off different things. So that's what I'm hoping for. Just as a friend, you know?
Ladies and gentlemen, what a great night. Not only in the history of Kevin Steen, but I would go so far as saying in the history of pro wrestling. You know, it's really funny how someone's life can change in an instant. Less than a month ago, I was ready to call it quits. I was depressed and I was ready to give up wrestling. But all it took was one split second. You know what, actually, that's not true. All it took was a few weeks of conversations with one of the greatest men in the history of this business, who was telling me things that I didn't necessarily want to hear at the time, but I knew in my gut and in my heart were true. And that man is Steve Corino. And following those conversations, all it took was one split second for me to bash Actually, I'm not gonna say his name, you know why? I can't stand him anymore. You know him though, the masked wrestler you all love. He's so great, Ole! All it took was 1 second for me to bash him in the head with a chair and make it all better. Make it all better. My life's great now, man. I'm eating these delicious almonds. I got an awesome paycheck for what I did today. Found this awesome toy in a baby's carriage that was left unattended, and I can give to my son Owen. That he's gonna love. Best thing is not costing me a dime. So all the money I made tonight goes to me. I'm gonna get a big screen TV. But the best thing about tonight is you see the blood over here? Right over there. See it? See it? See it? It's not mine. It's Sugarfoot. You know him? Doesn't matter if you don't, because he's done. Now Ring of Honor's going to Los Angeles, which is great. But there's somebody there that night who wants to step up and make things right for his buddy. Wants to step up and make things right and beat me up for what I did to his little buddy. Well, you know what, Human Tornado? You made the mistake of challenging me. You made the mistake of pissing me off to the point where I just wasted 4 almonds because of you. And you know why I'm not too worried about California? I mean, I'm a little worried because you're a pretty great wrestler. But I'm very confident what's going to happen that night because a while back, I saw a movie called Twister and it sucked. So I'm pretty sure I'll be just fine.